All right, hello and welcome to virtual open house for this year. My name is Mr. DiFrancesco, also known as Mr. D or Coach D. I teach three classes this year: Algebra 3 Stats, Algebra 2, and Honors Pre-Calc. And so I hope to just give you guys a little bit of information about those classes and myself, and give you some insight on where you can find info to help out and support your child. First, a little bit about me. This is my 6th year teaching at Brecksville Broadview Heights High School, my 12th year teaching overall. I've coached basketball at the middle school before. Not sure if I'll be doing that this year or not. I'm definitely a firm believer in the importance of having a growth mindset. I bring this approach to my classes every day. I really think anybody is capable of learning anything. And I try to just get my students to also believe that. And I think that is how they're going to succeed. And I am learning more about the parent perspective every day. I have a second grader and a kindergartner, as you can see there. And so I am understanding more and more what it's like to be a parent as they get older and from the school perspective. And I think for me, the thing I'm noticing, number one, is just communication. When I look for them, I'm looking for stuff from their teachers of what are they doing in class? How can I help them? And so that's where I want to be here to help for you guys as well. So if you ever go to my website, which is on the portal page at the high school, you just have to click on my name. This is what it'll look like. You can see along the top there's a drop-down menu for each class for any of those three, and you can click on the appropriate class and click on the weekly schedule, and this will bring up almost exactly what you see here, basically just an overview for the week. So if you ever want to know what your child should be working on throughout the week, all you have to do is check there. I'll be updating that weekly, and you'll see them start to build on one another too. So next week, if you go on there, you'll see multiple weeks already by then. Okay. For the students, what they can expect and what you can expect them to be doing is there is a daily Zoom call that begins when their class begins. And so they know that every day that they're not in class with me, whenever they are learning from home, they are expected to be at the Zoom at the beginning of class. And then it depends on that class how much time they need to spend on that for the day. Sometimes it may just be a simple check-in to direct them to an activity they may begin. Sometimes it may be a coordinated group project that we're working on. So maybe they are on the Zoom for a half hour or so. And some days it may just be kind of open for questions. So I may just leave the Zoom open as I'm helping kids that are in the room. They can also just leave questions then in the chat, and I can, as I'm making my way around the room, I can stop by my computer and also respond to them. Okay, but the expectation for me is that they're there every day, at least just to check in, make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they know what is going on for that day. For almost all of the classes, there will be videos being posted to help supplement the instruction that's going on in the room. That way, for students that are absent, they have access to the same learning resources. Okay. If you have any questions throughout the year, easiest thing to do is to email me. I'm very good at responding to email. If you have a question about anything, don't hesitate to send. I will reply. Usually, I say at least within 24 hours, but I usually get back to you the same day. Okay, so I'm looking forward to having a great year and getting to meet your children, and let's do it. Let's have a good year.